All right, fam, what's going on? So, I got some good news today. Today's Thursday, and I found out that I have a package coming in. It finally shipped. So, for those of you who've been wondering, I ordered my Oracle Arms 2311, and it has finally shipped. I ordered back in July. I'm one of the early adopters. I went ahead and ordered the compact model because I already have a 5-inch double stack 1911, 2011, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so hopefully FedEx doesn't deliver on the weekend. So since it's Thursday and it's shipped, I should probably get it on Monday. So on Monday I'll go to my FFL, which is also the gun range. So I'm gonna go do that. So next time you see me, I'll be picking up or getting ready to pick up my gun. See you in a minute.
All right, y'all. It is Monday. Just waking up. Gun's supposed to be delivered today. I checked my FedEx tracking and it's still out for delivery. So we still got, I guess, a little bit of time. The gun range are close to like 7. It's like 12, 11, 12. Don't ask me why I be waking up so late. I just do. But I need to get up, get myself together, and then Zoe needs to go for his walk.
So it's about time. I'm finally doing my video on the Oracle Arms. So I picked it up the day that I showed you, but I ran into an issue. I was sick. So I was out for a few weeks, trying to recover. I'm almost there right now, but not fully there yet. So we'll see what happens. But here it is. Here's the box. I know you've seen other gun tubers, YouTubers show you their thing. It's a nice box.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
So I like the little designs and stuff on there, if you can see it. All the parts and pieces to the gun are on there. So enough about that. Let's get into the gun itself. Ooh. I have to say this case right here, or the bag, the range bag, is a beautiful range bag. Way better than the Springfield Armory bags I got. This is the best range bag I've ever seen, honestly. Got the Velcro up front. So if you want to put patches and stuff on there, Oracle Arms. You're gonna see a lot of Oracle Arms, their insignia on a lot of things, especially on the gun itself. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the box. It comes with a few items. I'm sure y'all don't care about some of those items, but let's get into the main stuff. All right, so mine comes with 5 magazines. So I have the standard compact. All standard models come with 3 magazines, all right? Only 3. The reason why all of us early adopters are getting 5 is because of the length of time it took for us to get our guns. So they threw in 2 extra magazines. So anybody else who purchased theirs later on, purchased a standard model, you're gonna get 3 magazines, not the 5. Now, if you buy it from a store who purchased it early and it's just sitting there, it more than likely will have the 5 magazines. You already know the main thing about the Oracle Arms P or Oracle Arms 2311 is the fact that it takes SIG P320 mags. So this is a SIG P320 mag with the Oracle Arms insignia on it. All right. Again, I got 5 of them because of the length of time it took for us to get it. For the compact, they are 15-round magazines. I believe for the standard or for the government model, the 5-inch, you're gonna get 17-round magazines. You're gonna get your gun butter, which I love using. I've already had this already. Main thing you're gonna get is your optics plates. So you're getting 3 additional optics plates for the RMR footprint, for the Delta Point Pro, and for the RMR SC. So if you look at the orientation of it, when it mounts, this will be in the front of your optic instead of being in the rear. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. The plates themselves seem like they're well made, high quality. I wish they were slightly thinner. C&H Precisions make optics plates. I use for my Hellcat and other stuff like that, and theirs are like a quarter of the size of this and still great. So front sight, you get an additional front sight in there as well. And what y'all actually came to see, psych, we're not going over there yet. All right, comes with a owner's manual as well, safety manual for you, nicely made. I appreciate that, including that. Of course, you get all the locks and all the normal firearm safety stuff that you get. Anybody who's a gun owner knows what the federal requirements are, so you get all that stuff. All right, so all what you all wanted to see. I know there's a couple other videos out there right now with your Oracle Arms 2311. So I'll get right down to it. The gun itself is quality. There's a couple of other videos out there that you'll see, but I'm going to say this. There are videos out there with people telling their truths. I'm gonna tell my truth about this weapon itself. The gun itself is made, I don't have any issues with the quality of the gun itself, all right? Just so you show you real quick, no ammo, safe. Well, now it's back on safe, but it's clear, no ammo at all. I'm not gonna say it's a great gun. I'm gonna say it's a good gun, all right? The looks of it, it looks different than regular double stack 1911s, 2011s, 2311s, right? It almost has that polymer striker fired gun look to it when it comes to the actual aesthetics. It is a 2311. I love that it has ambidextrous slide stops on it, which comes in handy, especially for right-handed shooters. I always hated using the slide stop and having to rack it back and then holding it back. And releasing it is so much easier on the left side. So now I hope more gun manufacturers come out with at least a right side, ambidextrous slide stops on it, ambidextrous safeties on it. Now for the compact model, I want to note that you don't get the thicker or the wider thumb safeties. Okay, you get the thin ones. So riding it while shooting, getting your purchase on it, stuff like that, you can still get on it, but it's not going to have that same feel. You're going to feel like you're coming off of it because it's not as thick. I wish they would have included the one. Now, if you get the government model, the 5-inch model, it will come with the thicker or wider ones. It's not a skeletonized hammer. I wish they'd had a skeletonized hammer. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on the Pro models. I love the gas pedals on it. Let's see if you can see it real well. Let me change my light direction. So as you can see, you have gas pedals on both sides. So that's good. Now the gas pedals themselves are a part of the grip module. They're not a part of the frame. So they are polymer like the grip. I don't know if the Pro models, I think the Pro Government will be coming with an aluminum grip. So possibly these will be aluminum as well. So I don't know how, I mean, they feel solid, but I don't know how well they'll hold up over time after, you know, putting it in and out of your holster repeatedly. So we'll see. Now, the only thing, I know they talk about Sig Mags, P320. The only thing is the grip on it. the actual magazine well, of course, the magazine slot is the same as a P320, of course, and then you have the P320 magazine release. That's it. That's the only thing else. So your rail, your Picatinny rail on here is not the same as a SIG P320. Your safety, your slide stop, everything else is not the same as a P320. It is the same as a 2011, 19, double stack 1911, 1911, 2311. The sights on them are good. If you look at the rear sights, you got the U shape, but it's actually got the dots. It's not squared off. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have any issues with the sights itself. I shot with it. It shot well. Hey, I purchased this on my own, my money, $17.99. At the time when it came out, I couldn't even get my Leo or military discount. So I paid full price with it. I didn't get a discount on it, which sucks because I could have saved myself almost $300. But as I was saying, Clay Mack, I'll link his video below. His had an issue. His fit and finish was terrible. Mine is solid. I don't have any issues with fit and finish, any issues with my safeties, any issues with my magazines, going in and out. I mean, it's, when they say it is a competition race gun with government reliability for law enforcement and military, the reliability is the purpose of it. You got to make sure it's always able to fire no matter what the conditions are. And I give it to Oracle Arms. They did that. For the most part, I had no issues. There is one thing I'm going to bring up, and you'll see it in the video, the range footage when I show you it. But everything about it was great. I will say the slide stop or takedown lever, the first time you do it was it would not come out. I actually had to put something in there to take it out. But now what you have to do, of course, is the easiest way is slide back, and then you can press, well, not all the way back, but almost back. And then you can press the actual inside of this slide or this takedown lever. The slide lock lever, you can press that and it'll pop out or come out a little bit, and then you can pull it the rest of the way out. After the first couple times you do it, you're able to do that. But the first couple times, I actually had to take a round or take a screwdriver, flathead, and pull it out because it would not come out. Other people complained about taking off the plate and not being able to come off, whether it was the Loctite or whatever. Mine's, as soon as I unscrewed it, I wiggled it, and I wiggled it off with no issues. So it wasn't stuck, it wasn't hard. I didn't have to hammer it or anything like that, so I didn't have any issues with that. So again, the only complaints I've seen is fit and finish by one person, and they've already contacted Oracle Arms. They sent it back to them. They're supposed to be fixing all that, and they should be good to go. The other issue was the iron sights not coming off easily. For me, mine came off with no problem. And then one other person had an issue with their magazines not seating correctly, or having issues with some of them not seating correctly. Mine seat with no problem. I don't have any issues with mine seating. So all in all, they built a very reliable, very capable, it's a flat shooting. It almost every round I put through it, it ate with no problems. I had zero malfunctions firing the gun.
do this one?
There you go. All right, Tony, now they flying everywhere. Look at her ducking. Look at her. Crazy. Tony.
Last one.
Last one?
Yeah.
Lit?
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice hand exercise. My boy. My boy. My boy.
It was issue with a certain type of round that would not feed. And no matter how many times I tried it, whether it was a full magazine, all 5 of my magazines, half empty magazine, a magazine with only 2 rounds in it, it would not feed a certain type of round. And I will show you that.
You gonna shoot him, yeah.
That's a regular one?
We need the big one.
Why is this not going in?
See? That one's broken, Tony.
No, it's not broken.
Oh, I'm staying back on that one.
The fuck?
And that's the new one. He just got that one. See? It jammed. I don't think you should use that.
It ain't jam. It's a 147.
Alright, my arm's tired.
Maybe it's the magazine.
You the stand.
Yeah, maybe don't use that
I
one.
don't want him to use it.
So the gun itself, you have your Oracle Arms emblem here. You have your Oracle Arms emblem on the other side with the 2311. You have it on your grips. And you have it at the bottom near your serial number, if you can see that. All right. So with the gun itself, the grip, I'm not a fan of the grip. The grip angle is great. I love how it feels. The grip texture is, I don't even know how to explain it. My standard when it comes to grip textures is easy. Springfield Hellcat. It needs to have a grip texture as good as my Springfield Hellcat or better. That's the standard now for me when it comes to grip textures. Prodigy, empty. All right. My Prodigy grip it's the same as the Hellcat. So this grip right here, I don't know if I can do it. It just, the back of it, as you can see, the texture, that's all you get right there on the back is that little bit right there. On the side you get that, which isn't aggressive at all. And on the front, this is all you get. And then of course, by your gas pedal on both sides, you have texturing. Nothing on the actual trigger guard at all. So, I mean, it didn't slip out of my hands while shooting. I could shoot it one-handed comfortably, no issues there. I just needed to have a little bit more texture. This has to feel, when I grip it, I need to feel that it's not coming out. Like you start getting sweaty, your hands sweating, you know, slick. This is not the grip texture you like. You see that? This is not the grip texture you want. All right, so the slide itself, I have lube all over it. I need it to break in still, and it's because it still has Cerakote and stuff coming off of it. So I wipe it down. I keep racking the slide. This is nowhere near as smooth as my Springfield armoring. Of course, it says the first 100 rounds, shoot slow, break in period, and then after that, you can go ahead and start firing fast. So I did that. I will say one thing, this trigger is fucking amazing. Can you see it? This thing right here, I'm gonna show you. That's the take up. There is no take up. Like, it's, as soon as you touch it, it's there. The wall, and they say it's about a 4.5 pound trigger pull. I agree, it's probably about 4.5 pound trigger pull. But as soon as you hit it, it's right there. All right. One thing I love is this reset. The reset is you slightly let go and it's right there and it's ready to go again. Like it's like, oh my goodness, you would not know. Like, it is literally, that's it. That is it, and it's ready to go again. It's amazing. So of course, YouTube doesn't like for you to take apart your guns. So it's already taken apart. Now, I haven't found anything on there. I have to contact them themselves to see, but I didn't see any MEMS parts. So I'm guessing everything is some form of metal, steel. No hangups on the ejector, extractor, nothing issues there at all. The guide rod itself is a one-piece guide rod. Spring guide rod, toolless, so that's great. And then you have the actual barrel. Mine's is lubed up really, really good, so don't say anything. But it's the linkless. I don't think it's any easier or worse than a linked barrel, honestly. They say it's supposed to be better, but honestly, to me, it seems like just as much of a pain in the ass to get it lined up. But again, the gun is great. So as you can see, the only issues I had was with the Winchester rounds. Failure to feed. For some reason, I don't know why. I contacted Oracle Arms, so hopefully they'll have an answer back for me before this video goes live. But everything else about the gun is great, awesome. Everything fit and finish. Like I said, no issues at all. So would I recommend this gun?